A blizzard howls through the Arctic cliffs as Commander MAJJ leads a dozen Ember Guards through the icy wasteland. Their fur-lined armor is crusted with frost, their torches barely holding against the biting wind. They've come searching for the previous squad that vanished without a trace near the dead cliffs. MAJJ halts. His eyes narrow on something ahead. A shattered statue, ancient and monstrous, buried halfway in the snow. It depicts a towering beast with jagged spines and gaping jaws. Ronan, the group's scholar, brushes off the snow and mutters nervously, "The Watcher of Ice. This shouldn't be here." Suddenly, a guttural roar rips through the air. Deep, primal, unnatural. All noise dies. Even the wind seems to hold its breath. The snow under their feet begins to crack. One soldier steps back, snap, and vanishes into a hidden crevasse. Screams echo below, then silence. MAJJ whispers grimly, "Everyone, blades out. Stay sharp. We're not alone." Behind them, in the storm's whiteout, something massive moves. The team sets up camp within the ruined remains of an ancient outpost. Fires are lit. Guards take shifts. Inside the old war room, MAJJ and Ronan examine a torn parchment recovered from a frozen corpse. Soldiers scream as the Iceclaw Dilo lunges forward, its jaws snapping through shields and helmets. Its claws slash with such force that they cleave through stone. The creature is not just big, it's unnaturally fast for its size, almost like it's fueled by something ascient. Aj yells, "Fall back! Into formation!" Archers fire flaming arrows, which fizzle on the beast's icy hide. Ronan chants a spell. A wall of fire bursts in front of the creature, but it simply walks through it, skin hissing, eyes unblinking. MAJJ charges, leaping off a ledge and plunging his sword into the monster's shoulder. A blast of steam erupts from the wound, and the beast roars in rage. With a whip of its tail, it flings him into a snowbank. Half the squad is gone. The rest retreat down a hidden crevice. MAJJ limps after them, looking back one last time. The Iceclaw stands tall amidst the smoke and snow. It doesn't chase, it simply stares, watching, waiting. It speaks of the Iceclaw Dilo, a cursed beast sealed by fire priests centuries ago. Its body is part ice, part monster, and bound to protect something deep beneath the glacier. Ronan reads, "When the glacier breathes, the beast shall rise again, to guard the flame beneath." Just then, boom, a tremor. Snow falls from the ceiling. Then again, boom, stronger. From the fortress gates comes a deep crunching sound, ice cracking and splitting open. Soldiers rush to position, swords drawn, archers ready. Outside the gate, in the shadows, two glowing blue eyes appear. MAJJ slowly approaches. "Hold!" Crash! The wall explodes inward. Through the blinding snow, it emerges, huge, covered in jagged frost and roaring loud enough to shake bone. The Iceclaw Dilo is awake. The survivors descend deep into a glowing cave, lit by the flicker of torches and mystical blue runes on the walls. Ronan realizes this is the Shrine of the Flame Core, a place said to house the last remnants of fire magic powerful enough to destroy immortal ice. MAJJ touches a massive door etched with fire symbols. Ronan reads the text aloud. "Only blood, touched by both flame and frost, shall awaken the heart of fire." MAJJ removes his glove, revealing a hand badly frostbitten from the earlier battle, yet still gripping his fire blade. He presses it to the door. With a blinding flash, the door opens to reveal a swirling flame orb, glowing like a sun beneath the ice. Suddenly, boom! A massive claw breaks through the ceiling. Ice rains down. The Iceclaw has followed them, tracking their warmth. "You took its fire," Ronan whispers. "Now it wants it back." The Iceclaw bursts into the chamber, letting out a roar that shakes the entire cavern. MAJJ grabs the flame core and holds it to his blade. The sword ignites brighter than ever, now molten red with fire magic. A fierce duel erupts. The Iceclaw slashes, MAJJ dodges, striking back with burning fury. Each hit carves glowing wounds into the beast's body. Steam fills the air. Fire and frost clash, hiss, explode. Ronan channels spells to hold the ceiling from collapsing. Soldiers throw spears, trying to distract the beast. Finally, MAJJ climbs a shattered pillar, leaps from above, and drives the flame blade straight into the Iceclaw's mouth. The blade sinks deep, down to its frozen heart. The beast erupts in a blinding light. With a thunderous cry, it crashes to the ground, its body smoking, melting, cracking apart like shattered glass. The survivors emerge from the cave, now broken and glowing from the inside. The glacier is no longer silent. It groans, shifts, breathes. The Iceclaw's corpse lies still, its once mighty form now reduced to melting ice and bone. MAJJ drops to his knees, exhausted. Ronan approaches and stares at the open fissure in the earth. He looks pale. The Iceclaw was not guarding the flame. He points downward. It was guarding the door. From the abyss, a deep, monstrous heartbeat echoes. The earth shakes slightly. A distant, echoing growl follows. MAJJ turns his head slowly. Then, what did we just unleash? The screen fades to black. To be continued. MAJJ, Ronan, and the last 4 survivors descend cautiously into the pit beneath the shrine. The further they go, the warmer it becomes. Steam rises from cracks in the ice, and the walls begin to shift from white to glowing red crystal. The ground pulses, like a slow heartbeat beneath their feet. They come upon an ancient door, miles wide, made of blackened metal with carvings of dragons, beasts, and fire gods. In the center is a circular indent. The flame core fits perfectly. Ronan warns, if this door was locked by fire, what's trapped inside needs more than frost to be kept asleep. But MAJJ steps forward. He believes they need answers, not fear. He places the flame core into the seal. A long silence, then a low, distant whisper, not in any language known to man. It feels inside their minds, dark and hungry. The door begins to open. Beyond the gate lies a landscape unlike any they've seen. An inverted realm with a sky of fire above, floating black rocks, and rivers of lava that flow upward. In the center stands an enormous fortress shaped like a clawed hand, reaching toward the sky. The team ventures forward cautiously. The environment is alien. Trees burn with blue fire. Creatures skitter in shadows, and the air hums with energy that makes skin crawl. Ronan discovers markings on obsidian pillars describing the deep ones, creatures older than the Iceclaw, sealed before the first sunrise. They were the first, he says, trembling. Before time, before death, they are chaos made flesh. Suddenly, the ground quakes. One of the lava rivers cracks open, and a massive tentacled arm stretches out. One of the soldiers screams, but is snatched mid-run, dragged screaming into the fire. It's not just one creature, Ronan gasps. There are more. Night, if it can be called that, falls in the hollow world. The survivors light a sacred torch using a shard from MAJJ's broken flame blade. They huddle, exhausted, as strange roars echo around them, some near, some impossibly far. Ronan confesses a dark truth. The flame core wasn't made to kill the Iceclaw. It was made to feed the seal. He had lied. He hoped the Iceclaw would stop them before they reached the door. Anger erupts. MAJJ nearly strikes him, but restrains himself. Suddenly, from the shadows, a humanoid figure approaches, cloaked in fire. It's a firewalker, a remnant of the ancient flame cult. But its body is cracked, hollow. It's burning from the inside out. It speaks, the core is empty. The prison fails. The sleeper stirs. Then its body explodes into fire. The ground splits beneath the team, and from the center of the realm, something enormous begins to rise.